I just tell them, man, just keep going. Never give up on rushes. You got to finish your rush. Someone was like halfway finishing, so just finish your rush and you.
Ooh! Ooh! All right, y'all, let's get right into it as the Dallas Cowboys are sounding off ahead of their Week 4 matchup with the Green Bay Packers. Be sure to subscribe for more Dallas Cowboys content on the reg.
Man, shut your up.
All right, looks like we're going to be starting off with some Jadeveon Clowney action here, so let's go ahead and take a listen. Make sure I got the video set to a faster speed. All right, let's go.
And down in Houston.
Yes, sir.
But how do you feel football shape-wise now?
I feel good. Football is coming back. It's like riding a bike. Just get out there and go, and work your hands and make sure you just run to the ball. You get in shape.
Do you think you'll be able to go on Sunday?
Hoping I went last Sunday, but looking forward to it this Sunday again, and just keep working throughout the week. Like I said, prepare like I'm going, like every man in here should be. We don't know who's gonna be up, and you just prepare like a pro and get ready to go. And I think
he said we don't know who's going to be up. Very interesting. So I wonder if they've sent a message to the pass rushers like, hey, man, we're going to be throwing y'all guys out there and just see who puts work in. Very interesting. Make sure y'all pay attention to some of the subtle things these guys are saying, especially some of the newer guys to the locker room, because you know that they've been getting an express level of communication. He said we don't know who's going to be up. Interesting.
I'm going to go.
How tough was that for you?
To watch.
Obviously, you go there and the team doesn't play well, and then you have to watch it.
Very tough, especially when thought I was going to play a little bit. So, yeah, it was tough.
That's interesting, man. So whose call was it not to play? Was it Matt Eberflus's call for Jadeveon Clowney not to play? Because for him to feel like he can play and he didn't get out on the field and he's bringing it up in this interview, that's Jadeveon Clowney going to be a gold mine for your boy with these interviews.
But like I said, just get ready for my opportunity when it comes. Hopefully I get one this week and looking forward to it.
And watching that game, what can you learn? What can you probably teach these young guys about, ways to maximize the pass rush a little bit better?
I just tell them, man, just keep going. Never give up on rushes. You got to finish your rush. Someone was like halfway finishing, so just finish your rush and you.
Ooh! Ooh! Hold up! Hold up! Did my guy just expose the pass rushers? Did Jadeveon Clowney just expose that our guys aren't finishing the plays out? That our guys are just going through the motions? Very interesting.
You give to the quarterback, but I don't think they had too many dropbacks that game. Anyway, it was a lot of play action and stuff, so we just got to do our job, and everybody just do their job, and that's how this game goes. Every man got to do their job.
How much are you looking forward to hitting the quarterback again?
Oh, I'm very much so. It's just something that D linemen love to do, man, and get to the quarterback, and that's all I've been thinking about since I got here. So
He got good camera. He got good charisma.
I'm like, man, I can't wait to chase the quarterback and get out there and get going with this group of guys, and I'm just looking forward to it.
How big of a difference do you think you can make for this defense?
A lot, man. Just like I said, man, just bring my energy, my effort out there, and I think that's gonna be enough for me, and just let my play do the talking. So I can have fun. Excuse me?
I'm sorry, you mentioned there was a lot of play action last week.
Yeah.
Is that going to be one of the challenges this week? They get that run game going, which obviously they did with that.
Oh, they are, huh?
I'm asking you, what do you think?
I don't think we did too bad.
Yo, I like the Jadeveon Clowney energy, bro. He said, oh, yeah, they are, huh? They going to get the run game going, huh? They going to be able to just play action, huh? I like my guy energy.
In the run game last week, it wasn't too bad, but
yeah, let them know. We've been good stopping the run. It's the secondary been getting their asses blasted, bro.
You just don't want them to get going, and you can work out the play action off the run. So we got to do our job up front, the front seven, stopping the run, and the back got to do their job and covering the guys on the back end, and everything work together.
Why did you go with 42?
We went too many options, right? And then I was just thinking, Jackie Robinson wrote 42, so my celebration probably when I get to the side, I'm going to throw that baseball up there and knock it up out of here. So I'm looking forward to that. So,
I like this. I like this dude, bro.
yeah,
Okay, Cloudy.
42.
I didn't know he was this good of an interview, bro. He's a great interview.
Yeah, it's good for me now. It's great now. It's great now. Especially if he's saying number 42 on the tag. Yeah, for sure. So that's how I came up with 42. So,
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem.
That's cool.
Michael coming back.
I like Jadeveon Clowney's interview, bro. I'm not going to lie. I hope he plays well this Sunday.
Another championship opportunity for us to get better as a team. There's so much talk about him coming back and his homecoming. You guys, is there any added motivation for you guys just to be like, hey, we're here too. We can play too.
I mean, of course, that's the intensity that you have to have.
Ugh. Is it just me or is it y'all only hearing it in y'all right ear? Yucky. Tyler Guyton's response is only in my right ear in these headphones. Boy, I can hear the questions in both ears, but damn.
It's an offensive line, but at the end of the day, it's a good team, and he's a good player, and we're gonna play our game. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do our best to mitigate anything that's going on.
They couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to flood these boys with Michael questions.
A lot, bro. He really did help me a lot because he's a great young pass rusher, and just like DeMarcus Ware and Tyree, that whole situation, I kind of looked up to him for guidance, and he showed me a lot, and we battled a little bit, and we got better from it.
How much did you watch tape of him, and also knowing I've seen this before in practice in games?
I mean, of course, it's a familiar feeling, but he's a special player, and things that you haven't seen on tape are going to jump out, and you got to be ready for everything.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate y'all.
Right.
Yeah, I think the first thing is, do your job, do your 111th, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
Do your
there might be a couple
111.
plays.
That must be something that Shotty's saying to those guys a lot. That's my first time hearing them say that. Do your 111th. I like that, though.
Couple fixes where 10 guys are doing the right thing and
Some of its parts equals a whole. I like that.
one guy's not. And that's not singling anybody out. We just need to be consistent. We need to play together, do your one job, and then when you do that, we all come together. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to execution.
Obviously, big blow losing CD for maybe a couple of weeks, but fortuitous to have George Pickens here after that trade. Just talk about how the offense can improve upon the inability to stretch the field without CD going into this week, kind of changing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the timeline, but this is the NFL. It's next man up, and young guys got to step up. Guys who might not have been thinking they're getting a ton of targets or something like that got to step up, and other positions got to step up. But at the same time, you don't want to overcrowd your play. You don't want to say, I got to do all this stuff. Let the game come to you. Make sure you prepare every single day. It starts today, and just make sure you're clean so that when it does come game time and your number is called, you can make a play.
How do you feel about your role in stepping up? Schottenheimer said maybe there should be more plays for you on the call sheet if CD can't play.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, it's next man up. So I just got to be clean. I'm not looking too far ahead, and I'm really focusing on today. What can I do better to get better today? And also getting with Dak and just looking at some of those routes and saying, hey, this is where I need to be. This is where I want to be, and this is where you need me. So that when he does need to make a throw, that I'm there.
What can you draw from the last time you played these guys in the 2023 playoffs? You statistically had a big game, obviously. This is an outcome.
Yeah. Sometimes the seam ball is there against this guy, and I do love the seam ball. However, we don't know what they're.
Ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. Jake Ferguson, my guy, but his interview be boring as hell. Maybe it's because nobody have really good to ask him. He's not gonna give you any crazy answers to anything. He's pretty well media trained.
They might throw the kitchen sink. Who knows? But the best thing we can do is just prepare for everything, and at the same time play Cowboys football, play our game.
I don't know if we want to play Cowboys football. Cowboys football been allowing offenses to score almost 40 points a game.
I've been doing it for 4 years now, so I kind of have a sense of how he plays. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Is there an advantage to that? Because just
Sure, yeah. I like to think that I know some of his tendencies, how he plays, what he likes to do. And, watching film the last 2 days, just getting a better sense, with the defense and how he plugs into that defense.
As an offensive whole, obviously, you guys still trying to find your groove as an individual. I think at the last 2 games, you've really reestablished yourself as back security. I think it's a stabilizing force the offense needs to get going. Are you starting to get into your groove again?
Yeah, I would say just taking the right steps. I just caught a lot of checkdowns, and with a defense like that, and it's like you said, CD going down, sometimes that's all we can hit is some checkdowns. And in my opinion, I want to get more yards. I think I should be.
Yes, thank you. That's all I've been saying about Jake Ferguson. There was one guy in the comments that took offense to me saying that Jake Ferguson is not giving you anything for real. That catch and run we seen for Brevin Spanford when Joe Milton was in the game last week, that was the best tight end catch and run that we've seen all year long. And there's no reason we should be saying that about our third string tight end. So even Jake Ferguson is agreeing with essentially what I put on the table, man. He has to take that next step, whether it be making those difficult catches in traffic, whether it be being able to actually get some yardage after the catch, bro, because right now, when Ferg catches the ball, he's done. Perfect example. Trey McBride caught a pass last night. He caught the pass, and he made a subtle, quick little move just to turn around and go upfield, and he made a guy miss. I have not seen Jake Ferguson make anybody miss doing that move yet, bro, and that is the difference right now. Ferg, you need to do some resistance band training with your feet, some footwork drills or something, because I think you slim down, you look like you're in great shape. Your feet, your feet aren't quick enough. That's what the problem is. You don't get going quick enough. It takes you like 3 or 4 steps in space before you start to move that body, man. So I'm glad Ferg is calling it out himself, man.
Tackles. But I think that just comes with, like I said, letting the game come to you, not trying to do too much, not trying to, be a superhero, just playing my game.
And that's true. Because as quick as I say that, I'll also say the moment he tries to fight for extra yardage and he fumbles, people going to kill him.
Have good numbers. How do you guys feel like you're doing at the line of scrimmage kind of early on in these games and kind of maybe getting some push?
Yeah, I tell you what, Tay knows how to run the ball. And, that front seven, the O-line, they got great push. But I think we just got to be a collective, cohesive unit and, execute on every front. Whether it's a scouted look or an unscouted look, we just got to be clean on everything we do. So, we can't pop those holes open for that.
All right, so that was Jake Ferguson. So we finished up the player. Now let's get into Kenny Clark talking about returning to his home team, man. And this is the storyline that hasn't got enough attention is Kenny Clark is also going to be playing against Green Bay for the first time in a decade. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has a sneakily really good game.
A lot of talk about Michael coming home to play his former team, but looks like you're going to be playing your former team as well. I mean, do you just approach this as just another game, or do you find yourself kind of trying to beat back the emotions to make sure you stay level?
Of course, when you've been somewhere for 9 years, it's hard to not have those emotions. But it's another game. It's another game at the end of the day. I'm gonna be amped up. I'm gonna be ready to go and prepare, do everything I got to do in order to help my team win. But at the end of the day, we're trying to get 1-0 today. This week.
A lot is made out of former players being able to help scout, opponents. Do we put too much into that, or is there really something, a big advantage you can take out of being in training camp with that team and knowing what they're doing?
It's a lot you can take out of that. I know them in and out. They know me. I've been going against those guys for a long time. That's a great point.
And Micah Black ass ain't been practicing with us, so how much does he really know? How much do we really think that Micah has a grasp on the offense that the Cowboys are running and the defensive schemes and stuff? Micah don't have a grasp. Y'all crazy as hell if y'all think Micah had 100% understanding of the playbook and the systems that we were running here before he left, when he wasn't even out there on the field at no point during the offseason, bro. At no point. So that's interesting. That's a nice advantage that's built in, but I don't know, man. Our defensive issues are so bad. I don't know if that's gonna make up the deficit.
Know how they like to block and all that kind of stuff. As far as scheme and all that kind of stuff, that's a little tougher. But as far as just me versus the guy, knowing how they're gonna block me, knowing the sets, and they know what I'm gonna do. I know what they're gonna do.
How much of Cowboys pick your brain? How much have you offered the Cowboys offense or staff about the guys over there, Jordan Love?
If any little nuggets they need, of course I'm here. It ain't been too much, anything.
It ain't been too much. So none of the coaches on that coaching staff thought to ask you, hey, Kenny, what the Packers got going on over there? Hey, Kenny, what we think about this guy, Kenny? You know any strengths and weaknesses of these guys? Hey, Kenny, hey, man, I feel like that would be the coaches doing their jobs, their due diligence, is making sure they're taking advantage of any and every single advantage they can possibly find, bro.
To the best of my knowledge, I'm gonna tell them.
Any text messages this week? Any text messages, communications back and forth?
I had one with my boy Kobe. I called him the other day, but other than that, nah, man. I don't really talk too much before the game. Them guys know that. I know they over there locked in, and I'm locked in. So we just.
I love that grown man action. I don't talk too much before the game. Those are my guys. I played with them for 9 years, but I'm not doing all that texting and I can guarantee y'all right now, Micah and Diggs sending memes back and forth to each other. They probably FaceTiming every day. I can guarantee y'all right now, bro. That's why Diggs be walking around with the long face, talk about the pass rush every interview low key, because he been trying to send little sneaky shots about Micah being gone.
See each other Sunday.
Can you say another game here, but how can it be just another game when they drafted you and you spent so much time there and there's real connection?
It is.
Didn't he just tell your ugly ass it's just another game, bro? How you gonna try to tell him what it is to him?
Yeah, you call it what it is. It is real connection, but at the end of the day, we trying to get 1-0. It's not about me. It's about the Cowboys getting the win, and I'm gonna do everything in my power for us to do that.
Have you caught yourself watching their scores or the highlights at all since you've been here?
Watching who?
Their scores or the highlights when you've had downtime.
I watched the game, but I ain't watching too many of they. I don't care about that.
Who do you most
Kenny!
to playing against? I know you shared the field with them for so long.
All of them. Jordan, all those guys. Just seeing them in live action and playing him in live action. You know, it's gonna be cool to play against him. You know, we didn't have a lot of practices and all that kind of stuff together, but yeah, never went really live action. So it's gonna be cool to go with him.
Does this feel a little bit different because he doesn't have the red jersey on this time?
Nah, I mean, yeah, we get to hit now. So yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. You know, it's been a long time coming, and you know, it's definitely something I've been thinking about since I got traded here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to go.
Is this getting personal for you?
Say it again.
Is it personal? Is this getting personal for you? Do you take
Nah, it ain't personal to me. Like I said, like it's about us going 1-0 this week. You know, and that's my goal. Like I said, I mean, you call it what it is. It's definitely been it's a connection, and I've been there 9 years. So I mean, of course, it's emotion. You know, I have a lot of family here and all that kind of stuff.
But Dallas media be trying everything they can to drive a narrative, dog. Is this more personal for you? Shut your ass up.
But at the end of the day, I'm trying to help the Cowboys get a win.
Now that you're 3 weeks in as a Dallas Cowboy, how do you think that you're fitting in with the team and on the field?
Fitting in great. You know, like I've been saying every week, everybody's been welcoming and all that kind of stuff, and you know, just trying to talk more to the guys. You know, build my leadership role on this team, and you know, and just communicating. You know, just trying to help our defense as best as I can. But I mean, it's been great since I've been here.
How many tickets you got buying this week?
I got a lot. I got a box. So yeah, I mean the box gonna be full.
You've been Jordan Love since he was drafted in the first round in 2020. How have you seen his development over these 5 years as his teammate and opponent?
I mean, you know, LaFleur's giving him more, you know, more the load for the offense. He able to control more stuff at the line. You know, he sat behind a Hall of Famer like Aaron, and you know, got all of his movements and all that kind of stuff. So. I mean, he does a great job with that. Biggest thing with him is making sure we get pressure on him, whether it's with 4, whether it's sending more to 4, whatever it is. We gotta get pressure on him because when he got a clean pocket, he can dice you up.
You talk about the emotions. I'm sure there was a lot of shock when that trade first happened. Could this be kind of viewed as a closure moment for you to be able to just play the team and then move on, and that's officially in the past?
Nah, I mean, it ain't.
I hope it's viewed for a closure moment for the damn media that's trying to act like Micah is Luka to the DFW, and he's not. I hope this is a closure moment for y'all that can't help but asking Micah questions every single presser, no matter who we playing. Shut y'all itch asses up, man.
Like I said, it ain't that serious. Like I'm here to help the Cowboys get a win. Like it's, you know, it's football at the end of the day. You know, I ain't finna make it as big. I mean, bigger than what it is.
Exactly, bro. See, we've been so used and conditioned to. And I'm not trying to pick on him, but he's been the main dude doing this to Micah, making everything drama, saying crazy stuff in the media, you know, speaking his mind, being real, being overly emotional about everything. We've been so conditioned to that it's catching the media off guard. You know, Kenny like, hey, bro, this is football, man. Y'all not about to turn this into no big emotional mumbo. This is football, man.
I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely ready to go. I'm gonna prepare my ass off to get a win and to kick ass on Sunday. But as far as all the other stuff, I don't care about all that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Say it again.
Where were you when you received the news of the trade?
I was in my basement. I had just got done.
Did they ask this man this when he first got here, bro? I swear, bro, our reporters pissed me off when they asked the same questions that we've already heard in previous interviews.
Go get my daughter some ice cream, and I was in the basement just chilling.
They really be pissing me off.
I just
bro.
had like a live practice. It's crazy.
Like, we literally heard the story about his little baby getting ice cream and all that. We heard this already, bro. Damn. Man, if these reporters don't know what's already been asked, what's been discussed with some of these guys, you don't need to be interviewing these dudes, bro.
I just fist bumped with Goody walking on the sideline. All the scouts and all that, and then I get the call like, yo, we traded you. So.
What was your immediate reaction after you got the news?
I was shocked, man. I mean, that's probably the most shocked I've ever been in my life. I mean, of course, I heard the rumors that you know, the Packers was going to trade for Micah and all that kind of stuff, but I never thought it was going to be me that was going to be traded. So, you know, it is what it is.
Does your daughter have any idea what this weekend really means?
Nah, she don't know. She 4. She excited to be in Dallas.
Yeah.
Like, she left the city already.
Come on with that goofy ass question. Why you asking these goofy ass? I can't stand these emotionally charged psychobabble ass questions. That was such I ain't trying to be offensive, but man, that was such a lady ass question, man. Does your daughter know the impact of what this week's means? She's 4. She's 4. She ain't gonna remember none of this part of her life.
Yeah, she excited to be here.
So she understands it's more than just a vacation?
she understands better than Green Bay. That's for sure. She likes seeing the buildings, the big house, and she don't like the cold. I'll tell you that.
Kenny, what do you see with Jacobs that you guys have to stop on Sunday?
It's gonna take all 11 to stop him. He's the focal point of the offense. If he gets going, it's hard to stop him. Him and Tucker Kraft got to do a good job at tackling them and getting them down. And when they do get a chance to drop back and pass, we gotta put pressure on them. Jordan numbers is down when you do get pressure on them, and that's the key to the game. For the front four, is the rush and get pressure and stop the run at the end of the day. Like I said, you can't let Josh get going because he can do some damage. He's a great back, all pro, so got a lot of respect for him.
Will there be pre-game hugs or just post-game hugs with those guys?
Like I said, when it's game time, I'm playing. I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? So if those guys want to come up and I ain't seeking out for a hug or none of that kind of stuff. It's all love, and they know it's all love.
Thank you, bruh. Man, we got some grown ass men on this team finally, dog. Damn.
And, after the game or before, whatever.
Now get rid of Diggs' soft ass.
We can do that. But I ain't seeking out for nothing. I'm trying to win the game.
And there's been so much talk about Micah. Are you kind of a forgotten man this week or no?
That's up to whoever, that's on everybody else. Like I said, I'm here to win, and I'm gonna play my ass off and do everything I can for us to get a win.
Okay, grown man Kenny Clark, man. Kenny Clark Kent out here dropping grown man bars. I like this. I like the interview from Kenny Clark and Jadeveon Clowney. Those are really, really freaking dope. Let me know down in the comments below. How are you feeling about the upcoming Packers and Cowboys game? I know how most of us are probably feeling, bro. We keeping it real with ourselves. We just here so we don't get fined. We just here because we love Cowboys football, but expectations, they got to be out the window on Sunday. Either way, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Bow! Them Cowboys.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Hey! I'm still them boys.